And welcome to the Music Buds Award Show. This is, our first show of the year, the end of our first season, end of the year. So we're gonna do something new for y'all. Round of applause, round of applause. So this week we're doing an award show. All of the artists that we reviewed beforehand, we're gonna give them their flowers. We're not doing best of. We're doing our favorites specifically because there is too many of us. One and two, like I said in the intro, shout out to Jarrell for the intro, by the way. We all have different opinions, so we just gonna pick our favorites, and we gonna give people their flowers of all of our favorites over the years. So before we start, let's let my buds introduce themselves. Let's go ahead and start with Chris, like we always do.
Yo, I just want to shout out real quick. That opening is fuego flames, fire emojis all throughout.
Appreciate that
and stuff. But yo, what's going on, everybody? Grand Rising and all that good stuff. Yo, this is Chris. I currently am on hiatus with my podcast, so we're in the works right now. So come check us out when we come back. And so right now, I'm just a humble music listener and enjoy your life at the moment. So
it's not a hiatus. You did your finale, so go check that out.
Yeah, we about to come back crazy, man. I don't even know what's gonna come through. But
and for any newer listeners, the podcast about nothing, be sure to check out all those episodes.
The podcast about
THE
about nothing. Yes. You gotta do the pinkies up, guys.
There you go.
Even with a solo cup.
With a solo cup.
What is happening, guys? This is Jarrell. You can follow me at jpowellmusic on Instagram. If you want to check out the stuff that I do, for instance, there are two other podcasts that I am a part of as well. One of them being the Gamers for Life podcast with my friend Arthur Thomas. We talk about all things video games. Usually releases every Saturday, and like many other podcasts, we're going to have a holiday break. We will have an episode coming out the same day as you listening to this. Then we'll be on the holiday break until the kind of the first half of the end of January for 2022. And I also do the another music podcast called the 440 Guitar Podcast. Very artist, music driven podcast. Interviewed a lot of great folks. And I do some music stuff as well. But again, you can just follow me on Instagram to find that stuff out.
And Fatima, what you been got going on?
What you been got?
Yo, you know, it's your girl. I've been going to therapy since the last episode. Nah, I'm kidding. Y'all can catch me on Instagram at the Native Ambition. You know what I mean? I've been macking, I've been chilling. You just be in the AirPod to the music, the earbud,
with two D's
to the music buds. Oh man, but yeah, I'm ready to get into this award show, yo.
Yes.
So I want to start off. Let's start off with our best. Our favorite features. I guess I'll go with this one. I'll start off with it. Okay. I want to say Black Chakra because I think we gave him his flowers over episodes that had nothing to do with him randomly.
Yo, for real, man.
Black Chakra, favorite feature.
Shout out Black Chakra, man.
All over DBL's project, and then even him with Brandon Leak, fucking amazing. So I think Black Chakra, he gets these flowers. He's gonna get this award from me, for sure.
Awesome.
Or honestly, I'm gonna have to double up with you, man, and kind of just agree with you on the fact that he's been my best feature for me so far. Specifically, I kind of joke around and say, I'm like, yo, anytime Black Chakra's on the feature with D-Skills, he's about to go crazy. So those are all my favorite features. Like
a dynamic duo.
Hey, yo, iron sharpen iron. Not just them two, but like everybody in DBL. So, shout out to them. But
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, we've had our conversations as far as just how important of an artist that he is and just the impact that he's made on DBL and just anything that he does. But yeah, I remember once listening to him on Down by Law Rappers Are in Danger. I was like, this guy is special, So yeah, great stuff there. So for best feature, I kind of actually diverted. I took a long time.
You mean you diverted from Black Chakra?
What?
I did. And I'll explain my reasons why. Best feature, I actually am going to award this to Jordan Ariel from the song Counting Sheep and I'm Rain.
Off of
I'm not mad at it.
Off of Rain and
Yeah.
Company, yeah.
Yeah,
So
Rain and Company. Yeah.
So the reason why I chose Jordan Ariel, I feel like for that song, it really transformed the song and her tone, delivery, and her part that she did too as well, which is kind of like a short segment where it's just her like singing and stuff to the beat and everything. It just really it transformed the song. Like it felt like her song at that point almost. And she did a phenomenal job. And even going through all of the album reviews, it always stuck in my brain, regardless of how I felt about the album. I won't go into that. But she did a phenomenal job, so that just stuck. So I was like, you know what? I gotta give it to her. So,
And I must add on to that, even though I didn't have her as my best feature, she was the first artist where we heard her in a feature and was like, yo, where's your project?
Right.
And we reviewed her on the very next episode. So I mean, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Nah, word.
Fatima, did you have a best feature? Fatima came kind of late into the music buds, so she's heard stuff here and there, but she's not as deep into it as us. But she's heard stuff. Yeah. So did you end up finding the best feature?
So I was actually like kind of shifting through and trying to figure that out now. Like, who was my favorite? I don't want to sound like a broken freaking record, but Black Chakra is pretty freaking dope. He is pretty dope. And my favorite feature of his is on Steez. Like I don't know. I like his style, I like the way he raps. And then he's also on the Brandon Leaks project. Well,
the collab.
It's a duo.
Project.
Yeah, the collab project. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. He's more than just like, like a great feature. He's just all around like a really great artist. But like, I have to say, I don't know, for me on DBL, Steez, that feature hit the hardest for me.
Yeah. Definitely.
And did we want to play Jordan that feature from Jordan Ariel? Do you have timestamps, or we just want to skip on that?
We should probably just skip.
Just wait for the tracks, like wait for the tracks and the album covers or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
And we're back, folks. Welcome. That was a wild intermission, wasn't it, guys? Yo.
Technology's a bitch, man. I don't know. It's like, yo, nothing's gonna work now. I'm like, why is the last episode of the year?
The team was like, you should have stayed on the other computer.
I did say that.
But then on to our next category, our best bar. Let's start off with Chris on this one and go down the line.
Yo, honestly, I'm about to just go like way left and stuff like that. I'm gonna give it to my guy Michi.
Wow.
I got it. Yo, that bar he told me he gonna beat me to death. That means he's gonna die first. Is crazy. He's gonna beat him to death first. Like he gonna get there first.
You're referring to the song niggas from Smooth on Smooth Bandita's project, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. See, look at this. Look at the quiet. That's crazy.
And wait, yeah, I was saying,
this is disrespectful.
So wait, I was just
play the cricket.
Hey, everyone has their own opinion, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say the only reason why we were so quiet was because if you listen to the last episode, literally right before this one, he was the only person that liked the feature on that track. So that's where the wow came from.
I'm just saying, like, yo, he really saying something when you just ignore all the other shit going on. Like,
hey, to each his own.
Yeah.
Michi, you got your flowers because we know Fatima definitely burned a bunch of them last.
Yo, that's
you got egg flowers.
Let's not do this again.
Next,
I'm embarrassing.
Let's not do this again.
What was your best bar, Jero?
Best bars from Black Chakra, from Pizza and the Juices, from Rappers Are in Danger. He said, niggas invincible, and then they put their face in a train, which is a reference to the Invincible show on Amazon. I was like,
Right.
holy shit, that was fucking nuts. Even
Wow.
D Skills, he had an interview with I want to say it was that basketball hip hop podcast that he was featured on, and he was like, yeah, like I even like it was like a third listen. He was like, I didn't even catch it the first time, you know. So yeah, shout out to Black Chakra. That was my favorite bar.
And to quote Jarrell from that episode, because I don't know why, but it just sticks in my head. He's a blurred.
Yeah, that I was very excited about that as well. Oh my god. So much to say.
And Fatima, what was your favorite bar from all of the songs that you've heard?
My favorite bar. Sheesh, that's a little hard. It's hard, man. Come on, compared to that whole Grammys project, it's kind of hard.
One of the oh, so you're looking for
It
like one of those stanzas? Yeah, that
kind
project
of
was hard.
like
Yeah, that project's crazy.
it's so rich, and unfortunately, what sucks is like you asked me the question. I have one that comes to the front of my head, and I don't want to just be biased because it's the most recent.
Just say it. It's that's the you've
Uh,
heard a lot of the stuff, so just
Yeah.
it's
that was the one that stood out to you.
it's from Siri Part 2, Smooth's project.
Oh, I thought you were about to go with Brandon Lee's
Yeah,
part.
I was, but the thing is, if I do, I have to you have to give me some time so I can find it, 'cause I don't want to mess it up. But it's
Ooh.
like I'm too hot to I forgot how it went.
All right, I'll go.
You came
Look it up.
at me a little too soon. I'm like, wait, I was not expecting to go second.
Two other people went before you.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
So
Oh,
my
no.
favorite bar had to be from Black Kush and Stupid Fire.
Nice.
It was like finesse a sperm bank, give them melted vanilla. I started dying, and I've never forgotten that bar.
Yo,
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I was like, that was your favorite. I was like, that's
Yo,
cool. That's cool.
That is my
yo, now let's talk
favorite
about
fucking-
finesse. He finessing crazy.
And for those who haven't listened to that episode or his project, in that song, he's talking about how he's gonna make it if rap fails, which he says it won't fail. But he starts going down a list of stuff where he's like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. But this line was the one that stood out to me. Just imagine going to the sperm bank, giving them melted vanilla. How much money you get out of that shit? I heard it's a good chunk. I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yo,
heard it's a good chunk of money you get for
Nice.
donating
Press is
sperm.
broke as fuck. He's like, wait a
Bro.
minute.
Wait,
Wait
I got
a
a bunch,
second.
I got a bunch of vanilla in the cupboard.
you know what I
Ew.
mean? Hey,
Ew.
yo.
Oh,
But
Lord.
I was, yeah, not the finessing part, but like when I was down bad, I was like, man, I need some money. What could I do? And I heard donating sperm is a good chunk. So that line was hilarious to me. So
That's funny.
my favorite, absolutely my favorite bar out of all 30 episodes that we have done previously.
Mhm. I don't know. I feel that. I ain't mad at it.
That shit's hilarious to me. And there's a whole bunch of other hilarious bars on that track.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Did you find your bar, Fatima? Or are you just gonna stick to Siri?
Do.
Nah, dude, Siri ain't worthy of this project, man. It's
So
not
your best
worthy.
feature, your best bar is the whole project? Cool.
What? You know what? Can I say that?
No, we had a lot of deep conversations about that project, so I wouldn't be mad at you. Like that whole project was pretty thought provoking.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's great.
I'm not. Yeah, like
I wouldn't be mad at you for saying like just you couldn't pick one out of that project, Fish.
okay. If I'm gonna settle, it comes from rage. I'm settling. Because I didn't invest the time into really finding like the solid bar. I'll be honest about that. But If I have to settle, oh my gosh. All right, I would have to say it's like a whole stanza. All right, all right, all right. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Every street's a coffin where your country wants to push me. But Hail Mary, I learned from Jesus. When you're holy, that's how they want to leave you. Yeah, when you're holy, that's how they want to leave you. But I am not divine, so if they think I'm next, I'll cross the crossover, watch a cop get X'd.
Mm.
And that's
You don't know about real bars. These are real bars.
that's me settling, like, because if I
But
can
if
say
you had
the
to pick
whole
one, it was like one of that project, one on that project somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
for sure,
Yeah.
it would be like two handfuls of bars, probably two handfuls and a couple toes. All of the toes I got a bar
All right.
So
coming from that project for sure.
while we're on the topic of that project, this wasn't planned, but not completely planned. But best poetry album, I'm gonna have to give it to
It's two
Brandon Lee.
categories, Preston.
Nope.
It's not even fair.
Nope. Because they played my boy at the Grammys and put him up against Obama. Fucking who else did they put him up against?
Yo.
They
Yeah,
put him
that's
up
right.
against a whole bunch of celebrities. So best poetry album right here, Brandon Leak and Black Chakra
Brandon Leak
level.
and Black Chakra for
I
sure.
would deserved it. They fucking
Applause.
deserved it.
Level.
So
Probably
yeah,
just
we just
level.
gonna throw that in there. There was
Shout out to you guys.
wasn't really planned, but y'all deserve that shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Come on. Celebrities only get clout because they're celebrities.
Yeah, and it's like, was it actually spoken word poetry or is it just them talking? You know, like
Yeah.
Like Drake. But we're not gonna talk about that.
fuck Drake. Next.
This is an award show. Let's keep going.
Yo. Well, we're supposed to give people their flowers, not hating. Anyway.
Hey, we ain't review Drake, but I guess we kind of did. But anyway, the best banger. Let's go and start with Jarrell on this one. The best
right.
banger out of all the projects that we reviewed. What you
right.
got?
So of course, on my travels of listening to all of this crazy music and whatnot, one of the songs that was on repeat, like mad repeat, was Stupid Fire, Black Kiss from No Dental Insurance.
Hey,
Crazy dope.
Because
Track.
Stupid Fire is dope.
I think you got to cue it up for us.
And then also shout out to Young K. He was the feature. He was the other guy on the track, which he did a great job as well. I thought he had a really sweet vibe.
Yeah.
You know, so
I didn't remember that track having a feature. Did it really have a feature?
Well, one of the issues, you know, because when we were talking about this, where it did not, the people that were in it, they didn't really have, they weren't featured on the project itself.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So like that was kind of like one of the bigger issues, I guess, that were just kind of like, what the hell, man? Like,
Yeah.
add the people, but yeah, because I had to research. Because I was like, I love this guy. Like, this guy did a really good job. I was like, oh, Young K, you know. So then I, you know, breadcrumbs, but
Yeah. All over that track.
Now that's what you call having bars and flow.
Relax.
Not to throw
relax.
nobody under the bus.
Relax.
I am going
Let's keep going,
through
everybody.
therapy.
Let's keep going.
What was your best banger on the track? Over all the tracks, Fatima.
Best banger. Honestly, I would have to say "Adieu" by Jennifer.
Okay.
It's
Oh.
a nice little. It's a nice little banger. Like
bid you. Nah, that whole project was fire.
with the head shake.
I bid you.
Since you sound insane, should we play a little bit of it?
It's hard.
Nah,
The good one.
straight banger.
Banging.
And then yes, absolutely. Round of applause to that. My favorite banger was from The Joint. Take they had a song called Take Two, and that shit's a whole vibe. I want to rap it, but I don't want to sound crazy again, quote unquote.
Probably a runner-up bar.
Tell me, tell me that's just not a bop.
That shit's a vibe. That shit's a vibe.
Yo, I'm out here. Like,
I was
look
like,
at me saying,
oh.
He's so good. Send the nigga to Bellevue.
I don't even know what to tell you.
Tell you.
That's what just drove me off the ladder. I was like, that is hilarious.
Mhm.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's absolutely my
good.
favorite banger out of all the stuff that we listen to. So we got last but not least, Chris. What's your
yo.
favorite banger for the year?
So for me, I feel like my choice is interesting because I wasn't even here when we reviewed this artist and her project. But I remember when I was listening to it, I was just like, this specific song goes crazy. So
Are you talking to who I think you're talking about?
I'm gonna shout out Festive. That song Addicted goes crazy.
OD.
Crazy.
OD it does.
And that was one of the first songs, no lie, I used to put in my playlist, in my main playlist rotation. I was just like, this goes hard. It's a beautiful song. I love it and I enjoy hearing it. So
yeah, go ahead and cue that one up for us. Again, that was from Festive, and can't remember the name of the project right now. Was it Done Waiting? Yeah, Done Waiting.
Yeah,
Yes,
Done
Waiting.
Waiting.
So go ahead, cue that one up for us.
yo, me personally, I think Festive has a beautiful voice, which is why I'm just like, I love hearing the music. Like,
OD. I agree.
And she just dropped some new stuff too recently. So go check
oh, what?
that out.
Oh, I gotta be on
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah, her EP's pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I listened to it. It's good.
nice.
Check it out.
And then for our next category, favorite album cover.
Ooh.
Fatima, did you have one, or do you want to start off with me?
Favorite album cover? No cap. I gotta give that to Black Kush. No dental insurance, man. That shit ill.
Hey.
Y'all
Yeah.
see this album cover? Like, it is so sick.
Nice.
Like, that's sick.
I think we actually had a whole discussion about that on the episode.
Yeah, because that's like some nigga shit. Like, niggas don't really got dental insurance. Like, you know.
Come on.
I
No
just
dental
got dental insurance. I just got some since I was like mad young on my mama's, you dig? And like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, this is real. I remember going to pediatrics. So I was like, yo, this shit is hard. Like, I was able to connect to it.
Nice.
I remember we were talking about it on the episode. We were like, it kind of looks scary, but it kind of looks realistic.
It kind of looks cool. It does look scary, but it's like, I like it. It gives me like anime vibes.
Mm-hmm. For real.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then for my favorite best album cover, Black Odyssey. And I think I want to say, if I
From the
remember
album
right,
from the Black Vintage, right?
oh yes, Black Vintage, from the album Black Vintage. That one, it's so like abstract, and it's like there's so many ways you can just like
It's very thought
try to
provoking.
make like you just try to make sense of it. And especially after listening to the project, like I feel like that album cover just stands out to me for sure.
I think the only reason why I didn't choose that one is that when I look at that album cover, I'm like, okay,
Mm.
let me get myself together before I go into it because this is gonna be deep.
It's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm like, let me just, it's kind of like, you want to watch Amistad today? It's like, it's like, no.
No,
And then,
that's a good one.
Chris, what was your favorite album cover?
Honestly, I was gonna be with you with the Black Vintage Black Odyssey album cover because it goes crazy. But I gotta change my mind because I'm looking at. I gotta change my mind because I'm not gonna lie. There's something about a simplest view when it comes to like an album cover that kind of has its own charm. So I gotta shout out Sean Calhoun for like the Rudy Tape and Mariana. So
Okay.
now, because I'm looking at them, I was just like, this is actually mad artistic when you really look at it. Like,
Yeah. Nice.
I'm surprised you didn't say
You're
fucking,
choosing two album covers? What the
I'm surprised you didn't say Akira Kohai.
I thought it was gonna be too
Oh, yeah.
obvious. Too obvious. I had to really not pick that.
He would
like,
he wouldn't give you an extra direct deposit for that one.
yo, what me and Al Nimbus got going on, don't worry about it. I'm just joking though. We don't got nothing going on.
But I do want to add though, my runner-up was Ronald C. Lee, just because we did his 2 projects. Yes.
What was the name of the one that you're?
Open Gym.
Yes.
We
Volume 1 and 2.
yeah, volume 1 and 2. We did both of them in the same episode, and that was definitely my runner-up, because if you guys haven't heard the episode, it wasn't one of our favorite projects, honestly, but the growth from volume 1 and 2 had us like, yo, he has something, but he just got to work on it. And then the album covers kind of tie into each other. So the first one is a dude standing at the 3-pointer, just holding the ball in his hand, not taking a shot. And then volume 2 is the dude taking a shot. And volume 2 was the one that we liked more. So I was just like, yo, he might be on to something. And we talked about it, and we were like, yo, if volume 3 is not him dunking the ball on some Jordan shit, then like I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yo, we still waiting. I'm just letting you know that right now. We still waiting.
So Ronald C. Lee, his project was definitely a runner-up for me. I just wanted to give him his flowers while we were there.
It's conceptual.
Yeah.
There's something there to it.
So Jarrell, what was your favorite album cover?
Fatima Read My Mind, Black Kush, No Dental Insurance. Definitely was my favorite.
That's cool.
The thing about yeah, it's just
2 for
like
4, I guess.
it's kind of crazy because like when I look at that, I'm like, what the fuck is this album? I was like, I kind of listen. It's like, yeah, let me listen to this. So like that to me, when you have an album cover where not only there's a very artistic kind of like compass to it, but it also draws me to want to listen to it. I think that's definitely definitely special, because it's like a movie poster. Like the whole point of a movie poster is to have you want to go see the movie, not to be like, it seems like it's gonna be a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like, I shout out to Black Kush for that album cover, or whoever made it. So yeah,
that was an interesting way to describe it, because movie cover, absolutely. Black Odyssey's project, I would definitely be like, I'm interested.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
What's going on in this pond there, buddy?
Yo, one that's low key fire too is the Class project. Like that album cover
was
as well.
That was like that purple
KVLSS.
and blue on it. Class, Jarrell.
sorry, Class.
Class. Okay.
Yeah, then we had like a Machiavelli, like
it was like a statue
king shit
with
thing
like
going
the
on.
face cut off, but it was colorful too.
Yeah.
And then on to our next category, favorite R&B track. So I guess now it's my turn. My favorite R&B track has to go to Jennifer, but it's not a do.
What? I heard but I'm like, wait, what?
It is not a do. It is How Do You Sleep?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
How Do You Sleep was my favorite track. As soon as I heard that, I was like, I need to hear the rest of this project. And I think on that project, it was one song where I was like, yeah, I can't do it. Too poppy. But the project as a whole was dope. And then as a runner-up, I had Jordan Ariel, Piece of Me. So I do want to give her flowers too, because that shit was fire. And that was like,
you took my answer.
but between those 2 songs, it was so hard for me to choose. So what I had to do, I went to my Apple Music roundup shit, and I was like, which one came first? And I think How Do You Sleep came up, and then like 2 tracks later was Piece of Me. And I was just like, well, apparently I listen to How Do You Sleep more. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Jennifer on that one.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm mad at it.
That's
That's cool.
It's just fire.
It is. She's talking.
I don't remember this song. What song is this from?
You weren't on that episode. That was another
Yo,
episode you wasn't.
I'm
Yo,
so
that's the
mad at
second time
myself.
you wasn't there for 2 of the female projects that we had.
And you know what's
me
crazy?
and Preston held it down.
Facts.
Yo, and you know what's crazy? I felt like they had better projects than most of the projects that we did. You know, shout out to
I
the
feel like it
ladies.
depends on what you're looking for. When it came to the R&B, I
Some
can't.
quality projects, absolutely.
Yeah, but when it came to the R&B, for sure, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
But anywho, it's Chris's turn. What was your What was your favorite R&B track?
My favorite R&B track. I gotta shout out the guy Tucker Lives and stuff.
Dope.
Mad Forever.
Yes.
Bro, I'm sorry. Wait, the way he come in, I'm
agree.
like, damn, this is the type of time you on. There's some real R&B shit going on. Like,
He was dope. I think if I remember right, that project was only like 2 tracks, right? 2 or 3 tracks.
yeah, it was a 2-track
Yeah.
EP.
Yeah. But the shit was dope. Jennifer he couldn't stop Jennifer from me.
Too.
And go give that man his round of applause.
Yes,
sure.
yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Mhm.
I think if I were to add a third runner-up, which is a little too far, I would say Softy.
Yo, can y'all
yeah.
stop? Please.
All right. Well, shut up now.
I've said none of my runner-ups. So
Yeah.
you realize that?
No, you said
listen
not for
to any.
R&B. We didn't get to you for the R&B yet, though.
Give it
Go
up.
ahead.
You should go, Jarrell. You should
Go ahead, Jarrell. It's your turn. What's your favorite R&B
All right.
track?
It's crazy. There's been some pretty good R&B we've listened to this year. So shout out to all y'all with your R&B vibes.
Mhm.
But I gotta give it to Us Alone by MC.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
I thought that was the most well-rounded song on the project, and definitely just nailed it with the vibes there with Us Alone. So
Give MC her round of applause.
will you
Yo, nah,
wait?
that's that real
Goddamn!
Go ahead, give her a round of applause, bro. Give her her round
I'm fading
of
out the
applause.
song. Like, gonna do this, gonna do this.
Yeah.
Nigga, I've been doing this for like 17 times. And I don't even say that. I'm like, slow the fuck
Let
down.
them know all you do, man. Shout out to you, Jarrell.
You know how many windows I'm going in between as I'm doing all this? Anyway,
He's like, nigga, don't tell me what I know.
relax. Who's been fading all this shit out since the first
Not first episode.
Not the
But
first.
yes.
But most.
A lot of them. A lot of them,
Oh,
for sure.
shit. Niggas hate being told what to do when they know they gotta do that.
I've been doing this at the beginning of the episode, right? I gotta make sure.
I wanted to give my emphasis because that song was that song was fire.
Let's do it one more time because yeah. she was great.
Real
Great
R&B
job.
right there, yo.
Great
Shout out
job.
to you. For real, for real.
And did you have a runner-up for your favorite R&B track, or?
I did. It's funny. Originally, I was just gonna go into all my runner-ups at the end of everything, but let me see. Favorite Old Soul was the runner-up for me. Jennifer.
Okay.
Yeah, Old Soul's great. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. Yeah.
Yes. Fatima, what did you have for your favorite R&B?
I got nothing because y'all niggas took it all. I mean,
No, we didn't. We just mentioned it, but like, what was your favorite and why?
My favorite. All right, Jordan Ariel, no cap. She was like all up in my heart for me. I was like, oh, she
Are you
got
talking
me.
about a Piece of Me or just the project in general?
Piece of Me, for sure, Piece of Me. But you know what? If I was to
You see, this is why we gotta tell you what to do.
No, because y'all don't know how to make one fucking decision. You're like, all right, this, but however, maybe, but what if, but I can't choose. Like, no one can make a fucking decision.
So many good tracks. There's just so many good tracks.
I know. There's wonderful music that we've reviewed this year.
It's all good. It's
I'm
really
sorry.
good.
Please continue.
But okay. Alright. Now, Moonlight Part 2, mad great.
that was Jordan Ariel too, right?
That's Jordan Ariel.
Yeah, that was a good. That was a good one. Yeah.
Because I would say "Piece of Me," but I'm gonna push it back because you already tagged that one.
That was
and
your
it's like she got
favorite.
other-
That was your favorite.
But that's the thing. I have several favorites. It's not my fault.
That's right. You tell him.
I got several favorites. Like, what can I say? Shoot, I'm trying. But Midnight Part 2 is like great. It was like that one. I was working and I was like, ooh.
I'm trying to
It made
remember. Was
me
that the one
stop.
with the? Was that the one with the lullaby on there?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah,
And
row,
that-
yeah.
that was
but
the one me and Jarrell
I
were,
did
like,
give her
trying
shit for the
opposite
row your boat, but
But me and
yeah.
Fatima on the same page there. But wait, so do you want us to queue up Moonlight too, or Piece of Me?
Yeah, Moonlight too. Why Piece of Me?
I'm asking you.
because
I'm
you
asking
said it
you.
first. That was your first
Yeah.
option.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, no.
So part two then.
Part 2. Part
Alright.
2 is my number 1 now.
All right, cool. All right. Queuing. See, that's how we make decisions. All right. let me go and play it.
Yo, she got some.
You
bangers.
wasn't.
Like,
You wasn't
there.
you were, bro.
I think this,
We have a recording.
this is probably the first project that I probably didn't like.
No, yeah, that was like
What?
episode 3, and that was the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one that you weren't there for,
Yo, I gotta check that out again.
bro. That
Good stuff.
project was fire. I think
yeah.
there was like one track. I think me and Jarrell were like, because of a feature.
Yeah.
But the project was fire.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
OD. But I got a number 2.
What's your runner up? Wait,
What's your
I thought that was the number 2. That was new number 1.
No.
So we got number 3.
that was-
Got the
number 2
runner
now.
up. Feel me?
No. My
What you
number
been got
2
going on, Timo? What you been got going on with it?
Yo, let me pull out these Post-its.
Yeah, we need that on the t-shirt. What you been got going?
We need that on a
Got
t-shirt.
going
Yes,
on.
we do.
Nah, but my number 2 was softly.
Softy.
Oh, softy.
Softly. Yeah, that one.
Yo,
Tucker Liz.
Softy.
That shit was dope too. I do want to say that one of his we reviewed 3 tracks of his that day, and one of them aren't showing up on Apple
Oh
Music
damn!
anymore.
Did we give such harsh criticism? We took it down.
No, it was the one it was the one that we were like.
Better not be awful.
forgot. I think Chris said it's kind of sounded like porno music.
It's with the instrumental. Oh
Hot
yeah,
in the
we're
name.
like what?
Bro,
It sound like porno
did.
music.
It sounded like
So,
70s porno music. I'm like,
there's
what's
a song.
going on here?
There's a song that he has called "Save the Night," and it was like it was weird on Apple Music. It was like under a different artist with the same name and some shit, some random crazy shit.
Yeah.
But it's not playable on Apple Music anymore. But that one, I think, if I recall right, that one was my favorite out of all 3 of those songs.
Oh, okay. I
we-
think Mad Forever
we
was my
can't-
favorite out of the 3.
But we can't play it anymore. Well, I
Yeah,
can't.
so
So for
sorry.
whatever reason. So yeah, just wanted to bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was dope because that one was funky.
Yeah.
It was funky. I bet.
And then
Porno music.
says the person who's been referencing porno every episode.
Yeah, the first episode. Yo, what's most lube? Yo, we need lube. Lube.
Yo.
I can do a whole collage of just lube. I'm like, what is wrong with someone? Get
But y'all
her.
know what I meant. That's the thing. That's funny. Y'all talk about me.
And then all right, so our next category was favorite hip hop track. Let's go ahead and go back
Ooh.
around to Chris.
Should I? Oh, well, never mind.
Wait,
Never mind. Continue.
what?
Continue.
Go back around to
Yo.
Chris.
I'll tell you, man. Shout out DBL, yeah, because for real, got a lot of bangers and it's very hard to pick. But I'm gonna have to go with the track that Gerald suggested to us, which was "Peace and the Juices," and that song is still on rotation to this day,
Nice.
all day, every day. Like,
Wait, low key, I'm offended because
why you offended?
I was the one that
Excuse
sent
me?
y'all the fucking project.
You was the one that sent it to us?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. I just saw it up.
Hey, I bought it. I bought it though. So fuck out of here.
And remember, I did too.
Get the fuck outta
remember I
here.
bought it thinking that you had to buy
Yeah,
it.
but you were mad after you bought it. You're like, you tricked me.
He got the money.
You tricked me.
Oh
Anyway.
shit!
Crazy.
You said, "Nah, I
But,
bought this
Yo,
shit.
shout out to
Everybody
you,
gonna listen
Preston,
to it."
for introducing us because that
Yeah.
song went
Well,
crazy.
shout out to Skills because he was one of the first people that sent us his music.
Yeah, shot
Um,
skills.
Mhm.
The first two were people that we found. The third one we found from a feature, and then I think Skills was like the next one after that, and he sent it to us. So he was actually one of our first listeners and like
Yeah.
our first supporters. So shout out to him.
Now, shout out to him. Shout out to him for real. But
I'm
honestly-
assuming we have to play Pizza and the Juices.
Yeah, we have to.
that's
True that.
that's not even a
It's
question.
good. It's really good.
All
Give
right.
you,
Oh, hell
give you
yeah.
a runner up right after that.
definitely will. But we need to hear some Peace in the Juice. Yo, what is going on here?
That was
Like,
just- that was
mm-mm.
just, for lack of a better term, retarded.
yeah.
Sorry. Like, I come
But-
from the old school. I can't think of no better way to say it.
Yeah, that whole
There's a-
project.
You got a lot of other options. There's a lot-
But to get what I mean from like in here, he went special on that one. He went special needs on that one. That was crazy.
I feel like that somehow makes it sound worse.
Yo, Fatima,
Look, yeah,
use another
you gotta
word, yo.
upgrade this
Just use
lingo,
another
bro.
one.
I'm going to therapy.
Well, learn from it, man. What is that?
It's a process. Trust the process.
There's a process. There we go. There we go.
Trust the process.
Trust the
All right.
process.
Trust the process.
If
Trust
I
the
did have
process.
a
Trust the
runner-up,
process.
though, it's tied between quotables in the source in the same project,
Some more DBL.
more
Yes.
DVL,
Quotable
and
is fire.
honestly, living this way in the Akira Kohai Bebop FM, that feature,
Yeah.
AC.
Oh yeah, he killed it. He killed that shit.
You talked about it. He said, "Yo, since the dad was born, I was destined for greatness." I'm like, "All right, talk your
Yeah.
shit, man." Like,
Yeah,
nah, for real. Shout out, yo. They did their thing on those, for real.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what we got next? We got you, Joel. What was your favorite rap
I
track?
mean, I would just press play again. Pizza and the Juices.
You would just go
DBL.
to another time stamp.
Yeah. Well,
More
that
bars.
was that was the song where I was driving at that point because remember I mentioned in the episode
Yeah.
I was driving at that point and I listened to Red Run Ring. Okay, and then Pizza and the Juices came on. I was like, holy shit, this is
And that was-
insane.
and that was the one that had your favorite bar, right?
Yeah. It's same song, but yeah,
Said he
with
wasn't-
and
that's
shout
what
out to
it was.
Pharaoh. I mean, originally we said his name was
Yeah.
Fourth, or we didn't know how to
Warth.
pronounce it. So shout out to Pharaoh. Yeah, that beat is insane. This
Yeah.
definitely
Mm.
created a scene in a movie or something, and Skills and Black Chakra both killed it. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
Oh, and then wasn't Dope Soul on it?
I
Someone else was on it at the end.
don't remember. That might have been one of those like 100 features on it. There was a bunch of songs on there that had a bunch of features. Was
Yeah.
Michael?
Oh, you know what? No, Michaelpedia was
I
on.
was say was
Michaelpedia.
it
It
Michaelpedia?
was
And Dope Soul.
Michaelpedia and Dope Soul.
and
It
Dope
was both
Soul.
on
So yeah,
it.
shout
Okay.
out to you guys as well. You get yeah.
Nah, bro, the whole cohesive unit thing definitely just is like fire, more fire,
Facts.
more fire everywhere.
Yeah,
Stupid fire.
Stupid fire.
The whole DBL thing was giving me
I
Wu
got you,
Tang
fam, I got
vibes.
you.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was the
That
same thing we
whole
was
thing
saying.
was giving me Wu Tang. Yeah,
That was the same thing we
it
were
was giving me
saying.
Wu Tang vibes. I was like, oh,
Like modern day Wu Tang
I
or something.
like
So
yeah.
what was your favorite hip hop rap track, Fatima?
Wait, real quick, I do want to hear Jero's runner up. What do you have?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My
what is
bad.
it running about?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad you asked, Chris. Let's see. Executioner style DBL.
More DBL.
Yeah.
Gotta catch him executioner style,
Yeah,
yo. That
Style,
that was
yeah.
catchy as hell, yo.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
That shit's ill.
I think I was singing it on the episode because you cut it off early. I remember.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You cut it off early,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
continued it.
Had to. Just to drive me crazy.
Mm,
Why
we should
did he
play a
do
little bit.
that?
I guess we're playing a little bit of it. Chris wants to hear a little bit of
Just a
Executioner
little, just a
style.
little bit, just a smidge.
Play like 2 seconds to cut it off.
Just a smidge.
I just want to hear the hook, executioner style.
Oh my god! All right. You know what I like about Executioner style? It has a hook. You know, because
Yeah.
I know they're from the cloth of like, you know,
A lot of songs didn't have hooks.
does
on
not
them.
go over hooks. You
Mm.
know, which is a very Wu Tang thing, right? But
Mhm.
I was like, it's sometimes a hook is good, So I
Yeah.
thought that was a dope hook. So yeah.
For real.
Give him one of these, of course.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's going on? DBL coming in ransacking the awards right now, like,
Bro, wait, because
Yeah, it's kind of
Yes.
crazy. It's
Bro.
like the English patient or something.
If-
The
they're
Oscars.
ransacking all the Bud Awards.
if
like,
we want to talk about it real quick, DBL was our first project where all of us were on the same page. We were like,
Yeah, I think we
yo.
agreed a lot on that project.
And they were our most played episode for like a good fucking 10, 15 episodes. No
Yeah,
joke.
for a while.
Like,
For a while.
they were our most played episode. So like, shout out to Baltimore. I mean, let me say it their way, Baltimore.
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 Baltimore. Don't be laughing, man. Say it right now.
Baltimore been giving us love.
Yeah,
Baltimore.
yeah. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
East Coast,
Yeah.
man.
People.
Love.
And then
The Wire.
so I don't know.
They the Wire. That's
Yeah.
the Wire.
Never cared
That's
about the Wire.
Well, they have shirt. Well, because Chakra, he has shirts that say "worse than the wire." Just like
yeah.
that's facts. Yeah.
Nice.
So let's go on to Fatima's favorite rap hip hop track. What you got?
Yo. Red Rum Ring is number one.
More DBL.
I told you they taking all the
I'm
Bud
sorry.
Awards.
Red
Damn.
Rum Ring is number one for me, yo. That shit there, nigga. I'm like, yo. I'm like, nah, this shit is fire. Like, that shit was ill. Like, again, like, I was over here working, and then this shit was playing. I was like, oh, nah. And I was thinking, I was just in, nigga. Like, it took me to a
About to beat
different
up your
zone.
boss.
Over
Smash
Zoom,
these fucking
motherfucker.
monitors.
I'm gonna throw the chair
Fuck
through the
you
camera.
mean?
They were like, "Fuck you mean?"
Somehow the chair goes and hits. Hey, that's crazy.
Oh man.
Dead ass, yo. Like, that shit was fire. And then number two, I gotta give it Find a Way, the joint.
Oh, nice.
That
That shit, that shit took me back to my hustling days. I was like, oh yeah, nah.
Allegedly.
Hustling. Well, I just
Hustling was
figured,
hustling.
just trying to find change in the couch, right? I'll find a way to get this pizza.
But I meant you said find change on the couch.
I'm gonna find a way by donating some vanilla ice cream to the
Ice
sperm bank.
cream,
Oh my
dead
god.
Yo.
Talk about finding a way.
So you can give, you can donate your plasma. No, fuck that. Sperm.
So go ahead and cue up Red Rum Ring because we
Hey,
haven't
Red
played
Rum.
that
Who said
one.
that?
I think.
I agree.
What they doing with this? Yo, I'm
Bro.
like, what are y'all doing? Y'all going crazy.
As much as I love DBL, because I also want to say there for the best bar, Black Chakra, push your father down the stairs. Now he
Now
gives
it's the
step
step
pops.
pops. Yeah. I was
I'm glad
like,
you brought that up, yo. I'm glad you brought that up because
That
that
was
is for show.
Yo, it was just like
Ew.
that whole
Like-
thing from the way his skills passed it on to Chakra, and then that line, I was just like, yo.
yeah.
And that's when I was like, I need to send them this fucking project. Because I was like, shit was too fire.
Yeah. That was wild.
Nah, that was a great pick, my guy. Great pick.
So now that it's my turn, though, I will say my favorite hip hop rap track was not on DBL. I need to be that
Who
guy.
the fuck are you?
From ransacking.
Who's the
Take everything.
Who are you and what have you done with Preston Bud?
So
Believe if you need help.
my favorite track was by I Am Rain, Trust the Process. And I think if I remember right, I might have been the only one.
Bro. Shout out to the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Rain, but I think I was the only one that like really fucked with that track heavy. But I think that track just resonated with me the most out of like everything that we've been listening to over the year. If I had to give a runner-up, it's definitely off of DBL's project. It's hard to pick one though, so I can't really pick one. Yeah. So
Snub. Who said that?
nah. So wait, it's not even a snub though, because Trust the Process was the one that I was listening to the most. So like this was another one. I was like, yo, I need to go back and see like what the hell I've been listening to. And that one was one of the first rap songs that came up in my top 100. And I think it was like top 20 or some shit like that. So I was like, yeah, I was like, DBL's project was fire, but this was the track that I listened to the most over the year out of all the tracks that we reviewed.
So I'm mad at it. Absolutely.
And the feature, I really like the feature, and I haven't heard any more else from him yet. At least it's a fucking vibe.
I like the bars.
Alright.
I like the bars.
So yeah, that was my number one. If I had to give a runner-up out of DBL's project, because it's definitely from DBL's project, I would probably say it's Pizza and the Juices. No, Drunk by Law.
Okay.
Drunk by Law is my shit.
Drunk by Law is good.
What you talking about? We drunk by Law.
Nice.
Like
this bitch.
it didn't sound perfect or anything, but just the way it made you feel hearing that song, or the way it made me feel hearing that song, I was just like, yo, that's the one.
It made you feel raw.
You have
like,
reminiscent choices because you choose that because you're like, oh man, I miss New York.
Shit, maybe.
Same shit. I chose
It's all right. It's all right.
DBL for the same reason.
Music does that. Music does that. So I'll give it to you.
It takes you back, yo. It's like, oh, I remember this point in time.
Hustling to get a bag.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Now, real quick, before we move on to the next one, I do want to give one honorable mention, just because I feel like this needs some love in the shout out. Henny Bottles by Sean Calhoun Rudy Tape.
That was your shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I just gotta say,
Henny Bottles, gold models.
Shit.
Yo, bro, that song go crazy, man.
Nice.
And now we're about to get into the nitty gritty. Favorite project, favorite R&B project, and favorite hip hop project. So let's start off with the R&B project because we did have less of those. Whose turn is it now? Jarrell? Yeah. What was your favorite R&B project from the year?
I'm gonna do a little bit of build up here. Favorite R&B project.
And now,
R&B project goes to Jennifer Cabin Fever 3.
hey,
Phenomenal project. To me, it stood out clearly amongst the rest. Incredibly talented. Shout out to Jennifer. She did an amazing job.
Oh, show.
Did you have a runner-up, or are we leaving it at that?
I did have a runner-up, actually. Runner-up R&B project was MC, Honey Coated Hip Hop.
Okay.
Now, well, shout out to y'all, definitely giving us real good R&B music, yo.
Hell yeah.
We need
So I
more.
feel like we need to queue up another song from that project now and then, right?
From Jennifer.
We can. We absolutely can.
Well, we did How Do You Sleep already. We did a Do already.
We did.
So
my favorite. Yeah,
you
my
can pick the third one.
Yes. So my favorite song on the project was Old Soul, which actually started the album, which is interesting. But it just really connected with me. I was like, oh fuck, this is crazy. Actually, it was the second song.
Yeah, I would say, I think How Do You Sleep started it.
Kidding. It was the second song, Old Soul. And I love that song. Connected with me, maybe because I am an old soul. But nevertheless, I will cue that one up. But yeah, amazing project. I highly recommend everyone to listen to it, especially Chris, because he wasn't on that episode. So
Yo, so was it just like a running theme that I just missed all the fire?
Yes, motherfucker.
Like, is this? Cause I'm just like, yo, wait, what? This just sounds amazing. Like, nah,
Yeah, bro.
I was like, this is ridiculous.
How about you show up more, right?
the R&B gods blessed us on
Yo,
those projects.
her,
We had
for
two
I ain't even gonna
on
make
one
no
project.
excuses. It's just real life shit. But I'm just like, damn, that is some fire.
Yeah.
Damn it, I missed
Whole
out.
fucking
That was
vibe.
actually my runner-up too. My art for R&B song.
Yeah.
That was my runner-up. Or one of them. Yeah.
And then now we got Fatima. Do you have a favorite R&B project?
Hang on, let me do the build-up.
Yes, I do. And now, for Fatima's best R&B project is Jordan. Oh damn! I'm singing that book.
I was about to play the song again. Give me like 15 seconds.
Give me like 10 seconds. Jordan Ariel, From Me to You, Volume 1. I gotta give it to her. That whole thing.
Definitely.
She had me in my bag. I ain't gonna cap.
Nice,
She
nice.
did.
Definitely a good
Yes.
runner-up. So go ahead. Which song from that project, other than Moonlight 2, since we already played that one?
Let's do Amends, because that's like my second favorite album of hers. I mean, obviously, it's
Third, fourth, because you switched from.
There's just so many.
it's not my fault, okay?
I know it's too much
Nah,
good music, right?
It's not my
It's
fault.
okay.
Like,
It's okay. Like multiple stuff.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
yeah. Fuck.
Go ahead and
You're
cue-
all number ones.
You're
You're all number one
winners.
to me, all of you.
All of you are number ones.
So go ahead and cue up Amends for us. Play it. Okay. You gotta let her hit the note.
What? Punk
You
ass.
were about to fade it out. I heard it.
You can't
Gotta
fade
let-
it out at the climax.
gotta-
I
Get it,
have
you
to. It lets people want to go and listen to it themselves. It's called marketing.
I know the type of time
It's
you want.
called
I
marketing.
understand.
Fucking play it.
I
I have an
can
idea.
dig it.
Let's
I
just
can
play all the
dig
best
it,
stuff
but,
on the project so no one has to go back.
Just the one note. Just
Yeah.
gotta hear that one
Yeah.
note.
Yeah. The song's a minute and we played 30 seconds of it.
Now I'm not gonna lie. You know it's crazy.
It is that short.
I'm not gonna lie. It's working because I want to go back. I want to listen to it right now.
Fuck it. Round of applause for myself. God damn it.
Give yourself
Okay,
one.
okay. Let me give you that one.
You're great. You're great. You're great.
I'm falling for it. Damn it.
And so, did you have a runner-up for a favorite R&B project, or was that your one?
I would have to say, because Suck a Living ain't really much of like a whole project. It's just like 2 tracks.
Okay.
I have a, you know what? No, I don't. I was gonna say I have a runner-up song, but nah, not really. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna slide LML in there. It's not. He don't
Okay.
deserve the whole project. He don't deserve the whole project.
Damn.
Yikes.
Still
I'm
shitting
going
on my
to
guy.
Finish your therapy lesson,
Therapy.
please. All right.
Therapy.
Stop punching
I'm
down on
just-
my guy, man.
I'm gonna just slide
She's
that
going
in
like.
there. I'm chopping this nigga up like a chopped cheese, but nah. It's like he deserves. He deserves that. Like I'm gonna give him that flower. LML, I'm gonna slide that in there.
Yeah, LML was definitely dope.
It was a great like little R&B and hip hop John, and
Yeah, that's
we don't
dope.
got like R&B and hip hop. We
Yeah.
just got R&B and then hip hop, and that's like a. I don't mean to be throwing out pointers. Let's move on.
No worries. No
So
worries.
my favorite R&B project.
Hang on, let me build up now. Come on, got this sample for nothing.
And now.
Preston's pick for favorite R&B projects.
Yes.
And the results are.
I'm gonna
This
have
is
to
brought
go
to you
with.
by the Bars app. Damn
I'm
it.
gonna have to go with Jennifer and Cabin Fever 3.
Nice.
That
Nice.
one,
My girl
I listened.
cleaning up.
She low key. But what we played 3 tracks from that album already. If I had to play another one just for purposes of being my favorite project, let's go to Letter from Myself. Go ahead, cue that one up for everybody.
Yeah, that's a
Alrighty.
good one.
Because that one was fucking fire too.
Crazy. Yeah, that is a crazy one. Faux show.
Mm-hmm.
That
Not
project.
only do she got vocals, she got bars, B.
I think this, if I remember right from the episode, I was like, it sounds like she has like some rapping in her.
Yeah,
But
we
this
were talking about
project,
that. We're like, so
Yeah.
she has a bar too. Yeah.
You got something to tuck for y'all, like.
Right.
And then if I had to give a runner up, I would give it to Jordan Ariel.
Yeah.
Because that project was, again, it was just like right there for me.
Yeah. It's close. It's close.
And it's kind of crazy that they were both in the same episode. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
we
if
had
I
a
could
lot
go
of
back
we covered
now-
we covered a lot that episode.
yeah, like
Oh,
if I could
wow.
go back now and if we could separate those episodes, I would, just because like they just sat with me. And to give another song off that project, because it was my runner up, At Ease.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
At Ease.
Oh, we're playing that one too.
Yeah, fuck it. Go ahead.
Do it.
We got time.
We have time. All right.
Too good. Too good. It was so hard to choose between Jennifer and Jordan.
I have to make my decision. 'Cause I don't want to be biased. I know Jennifer. So it's
Yeah.
like
That shit was
I had
hard.
to choose Jordan Ariel. Like,
But that says something else. Like you know Jennifer, and you still chose somebody else's project over it. So like it's an honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
it's so good.
That's all we could do. We could just be honest.
Yeah, with Jennifer's, man, I
Her
think
and
she beat her by like this much, and I want to say that.
Now you gotta make it smaller.
No,
Yeah,
this much, because Jordan Ariel had features, and we didn't like all the features. Jennifer's project was just straight Jennifer.
Straight to
So
yeah.
so I think what she accomplished compared to Jordan Ariel's project, to me, it's a little more prestigious. Like you did it by yourself.
Mm.
So
I liked it. I liked it better for different reasons, but I get what you're saying. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Jordan Ariel's better because I think for me it's the message that was coming from, like she was coming from more of like it was both heartbreak, but it was a different kind of heartbreak. Like it was different. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
Jordan Ariel was giving me Summer Walker and SZA, and Jennifer was giving me like, I can't explain. She was giving me Jennifer. Like she was giving me her, and like
Jordan Ariel was more in her bag, and Jennifer.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to explain it.
You don't
the
got
best
enough
way I
baggage, Ma.
can.
Oh, you have yourself together? 2 points off.
Wait, you're responsible to keep your mental health in order. Reflex.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's perfect. I would have to say Jennifer is coming from like more of a mental health kind of like heartbreak. You know, it was a little different, like where Jordan was like relationship. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Heartbreak. You know,
yeah.
she was
Yeah,
talking to somebody about like their shit and what they put her through.
Yeah, Jordan Ariel's very much relationship based, where Jennifer's was literally written in during the quarantine. So it's like
and it was
talking
like more personal.
talking
You could
about
tell from the
depression,
cover
how do you
art,
sleep, like,
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
You could
It was
tell
a
from the
personal-
cover art, the name of the project, and everything. Because I think we talked about that during episode 2.
Yeah. Check it out if you haven't listened to it, guys.
Episode,
I need
episode
to.
3, I believe. Yeah. So go check that out.
Good stuff.
It's great. It's great. But that's why I have to go for Jordan for me a little bit more, because it's like I've been through mad relationship shit. So
And then are we on to Chris now, the last but not
Yes.
least?
Thank you. Now everybody gather around for the results are in. The results are in, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to go with, actually, you know what? Just to be fair,
He's already
now-
changing his mind.
No, I'm not changing my mind. I'm not changing my mind at all.
Now you get laughs.
I
Now you
just
get
feel like-
laughs.
Nah, just laugh.
Indecisive.
No, you know what? Wait a minute.
Yo,
He's like, wait,
Wait
you
a
know what?
minute, you
Never
know what?
mind.
You are completely misconstruing what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to have another choice in the matter. I just feel like, to be respectful, I need to put an asterisk on my choice because I feel like if I heard those projects, I might have a different choice. So I feel like with what I had presented to me, I gotta go with Tucker Lives EP, the 1-2 punch.
Wow.
The
Okay.
cross jab.
Yo, Warrior's just like bow, bow. I'm like, yo, fire, like for real, for real. But I want to be honest, hearing your choices and then hearing that, just like I need to check that project out. I might have had a different answer, like for real. But
'Cause
in
he
all
is,
fairness,
like,
in
the
all
only
fairness,
Cool. So Tucker Lives.
now Tucker Lives, man, yo.
one.
Cool.
I mean, yo, we could play some softy. We haven't played that yet. So.
Yeah.
We have not played Softy. That's true. That's very true.
What, Gerald, you can do the honors.
Of course. Shout out to Tucker Lives. Looking forward to your next project, man.
Word up.
I
Next
know,
song.
Yeah, definitely check out that episode as well if you haven't. That is a fun one to check out as well. So
No cap. I just want if I I'm not saying I'm a fan, but I'm just saying that whole song. I just want to rip them off and just throw them at them.
You heard that, sucker, at the Native Ambition.
Stop that! Stop
Yo,
that! Stop that! Stop
hey, hey.
that! Wait.
Yo, shoot and shoot. You heard?
I ain't got no ball. You feel me? Like I ain't in no court. I'm just saying that whole.
are you saying you want to throw his panties at him? Your panties at
His
Tucker
panties?
Lives?
his
Panties at him? I can't speak today.
Okay.
But no, yeah, I definitely when you were just playing, I wanted to finish the rest of the song. So yeah, Tucker, he had some dope shit. The only thing was it was only 2 songs. So I feel like that's the only thing that kept him from those runner-ups for me. Just because he didn't have full projects and to go on. He gave us 2 bangers and he did his job with those 2 bangers, but we had more to listen to with Jordan Ariel and even Jennifer and Festive. Festive had some R&B tracks too.
Festive did,
A little bit, yeah. Once again, looking forward to more of what Tucker Lives has to offer. So
Yeah.
So good.
So did you have a runner-up, Chris, or were those the only R&B ones a year? Because I think you only did 4 or 5 or 3.5, because Festive was a mix.
Nah, that's what I was thinking. I was just like, can I use Festive? But then, it's categorized as hip hop and she's rapping on most of the projects.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know if I can get away with that.
All
But
right, so that was it then.
definitely.
cool.
And now,
Oh, snappies. Let me cue it up.
favorite hip hop project of the year.
The moment
Whose turn?
you've been waiting for.
Are we on to Fatima now? Favorite hip hop project of the year. The ones that we listen to on the podcast, at least. We're not talking about everybody.
That's how that shit works, right? I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong.
If you're
Okay.
listening to this, Fatima's doing some mad psychedelic hand vibes.
Yo.
That's
She's like, whoa, my hands, they look amazing.
Look at that. No, okay. I would have to give it to. Do spoken word count?
Yes, I guess. Yes.
Sure.
Levels. I give it to Levels.
They
Brandon
leave
Lee
with
White
2
Chopper.
Butt Awards. What you talking about?
You just skipped over the rap project and was straight to spoken word.
See, but we talked about the spoken word earlier, but all right, I mean, what's hip
Period.
hop? What's hip hop? But spoken word on the
Spoken
beat.
word. And they have some tracks where they're spitting on a beat. So
A little bit.
It's fair. It's
Little
fair.
if I want to be technical, we can do that. I
I think
mean,
we're gonna run the play again. We're gonna run the play back. We'll give it to you.
Like
All
I'm
right.
just saying, like that shit hard. Like I
So
gotta
you
give
gotta.
it to-
So we're gonna put you on the spot again. You gotta pick one track that you want to hear right now.
say
One
less.
track.
One track.
One track.
Say less.
Since
Say
you are giving them your favorite hip hop project of the year.
effing less. Say less. Let me open this up. I would go Rage, but I'm like, nah, because I already gave a bar from Rage, and then like I can go other places with it. So where it oh
Go ahead and cue up the build up music again.
that's funny.
One
Okay.
day Fatima will choose a song that will play on this.
Find out on the next episode.
Find out on the next season
Next episode.
of the Music Buds.
What would she choose?
We're still waiting. Any fucking day now.
Okay. Inheritance. Fuck.
All right.
That's a good one. That's
I'm
a good one.
settling, and it's a settlement.
Twice? You're gonna settle twice on the same project?
But the thing is, I could settle, and I'm still landing amongst the high branches. Like I ain't falling nowhere with this project. This project is awesome.
All right, let me queue up in here.
That project was heavy.
Oh,
That
And
project
that's
was
just
heavy.
the beginning. Mm.
Literally, that's like the first track.
The first track and the first few like stanzas is like, yo, it's like can't beat
Yeah,
it.
it's crazy.
And I want to just add on to what Fatima was saying about that being her project, because when I first heard it, she was the first person I was like, yo, you gotta listen to this. And we want you on the episode. Because, I was like, I know you will love this fucking project.
And I do.
I was listening to it cleaning, and I was like, knowing Fatima,
I'm pressing the tears.
I get right, like,
Yo.
work, just rubbing with tears.
Like I feel this shit.
Racist motherfuckers.
motherfucker.
Racist. Yo, y'all gotta
It's a
go
little
back and
inside
check that
joke. You gotta
episode.
go
Yeah,
back.
check out that episode. See, this is all marketing. Check out the episode. Check out that episode for that in your context.
Racist
But yeah, like I was like, yo, I sent this immediately to Fatima, and I was like, you gotta hear it. And then I was like, are you down to get on an episode? And she was with it right away. So yeah, I could see why you would say this was your favorite of the year.
Nothing else to say. I'm in therapy.
Good stuff.
No, that episode too. Another plug.
We salute you.
Another
There's
plug.
There's
That
another
episode
reason.
was therapy. Like
Oh,
we
very
were,
therapy. We went
we were
through
definitely very
myriads of stories. So yeah.
we
Yeah.
went
Cheers.
deep.
We
So,
were going into a
I guess now it's my turn. Favorite hip hop rap album, and I
Oh,
had to
snap.
go
Hey.
Preston's favorite hip hop rap album of the year.
Wow, wow,
I
wow.
have to go. I have to go with DBL's "Rappers Are in Danger." We could not
They
praise that.
ransacked the awards again.
Yeah, like we could not praise that project enough. Like we were still talking about it in other people's episodes. Sorry, but it somehow found its way into conversation. Like pretty much every other week. So it was like, and then as a whole, all of those projects, if you listen to that episode, you can hear the excitement in all of our voices on every one of those tracks. So I have to go with Rappers Are in Danger. Like
It
hands
literally brought us together as a group.
down.
Yo, word.
Episode 6 it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That is hilarious.
So if we want to queue up one that we haven't heard yet, Drunk by Law, baby.
Hey,
What are you talking about?
that's the main. That's the main one for you. So definitely. All right, let's check it out.
There's too many.
Nah, it is.
There's too many people on
That
that
was-
song.
He fucking murdered that shit. Shout out to Michael P.
Baltimore Wu
Because I was a little critical of him of a couple of songs on that project, but it wasn't
Yeah.
really his fault. It's because you got giants.
He had to follow up with Black Chocolate.
Yeah, but he held his own absolutely on that song. And there's another one that was fantastic as well. I think it was Steez. He killed it on Steez as well. So yeah, shout out to you, Michael P.
And if y'all want some backstory on that track, go listen to episode 14. We interviewed, well, not interviewed. We don't like to call it interviews. We had D Skills on an episode with us, and we was just talking about everything he got going on and
what he got going on.
Yeah, exactly. and whatever else is going on around that time period. And he gave us a little backstory on that one, because I don't know if you guys heard it, but we definitely did, where it was kind of offbeat in the beginning. They kind of like started the hook a little too soon at one point, but he explained that whole fucking thing, and it made me love the song even more. So go ahead, check that episode.
Be a good song to play live too. Has a nice tone to it.
But a whole bunch of drunk people in the crowd.
They don't have to be drunk, Preston. Well, probably, yeah.
No,
probably.
Probably.
Yeah, it's true.
Better,
Yeah, drunk and
a bunch of drunk people.
on drunk and on God knows what. Yeah.
Yeah. And then as far as a runner-up project, I don't know if I have one, honestly. As like a whole project, I think DBL just like blew it out the water. Yeah. So yeah. I don't think I have a runner-up.
That's cool. That's cool.
Deal.
And then going on to Chris, what was your favorite?
All right, guys, we're gonna keep it real honest, because honestly, when this comes to this type of result, there ain't no other competition for me personally, man. Y'all already know which one I'm gonna pick. Shout out to the boy Al Nimbus. No, he's not paying me to say this, but yo, bro,
third direct deposit.
Bebop FM, yo. Honestly, like I told you, I was just like, this incorporates everything I like in music, especially the tone, just everything. Just together was just like, yo, 10 out of 10. Argue with your grandmother and your mother, like for real. I'm not here to argue with you guys, but not with y'all, but like just in general.
And real quick, it's under Akira Kohai presents Owl Nimbus. So if you look up Owl Nimbus, you won't find it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just look up Akira Kohai, Kohi.
Yep. What song should we play from it?
I think better than the radio. I think that's definitely a good choice to play.
Right on. All right, queuing up Better Than the Radio on the Akira Kohai Project, Bebop FM.
Nah, amazing project, man. Shout out to Al Nimbus. Shout out to that. If I had to pick a runner-up project, definitely got to go with Black Vintage by Black Odyssey, because that was another project where I was just like, yo, I could listen to this all day.
Is that hip hop rap though?
Bro, if level can be chosen.
You're right.
Oh, you're right. He was rapping a little bit on that. I'm just saying he was rapping.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
You got it. Because with Black Odyssey, I was like, it was kind of hard to pick, because I kind of considered him as like R&B, because R&B soul, but our next category, I guess spoiler alert, he's my winner because I just didn't know where to put him, and I don't even mean that as an insult. It's like nothing but good.
Wait a minute, I didn't go yet.
Oh yeah, I was just saying. Side note,
sure.
Yeah, about that whole. So Black Odyssey is your runner-up.
He's not even just an R&B project, because he has spoken word. He's
rapping,
like
there's a lot in it.
So that's why I'm like,
there's a lot.
Yes.
So your turn, Jarrell.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be.
Oh wait, what? No, play your.
Oh yeah.
We got
play your build up.
Why not? Might as well. You never know what I'm gonna say on the music buds. You're muted. I don't know if that's on purpose. Team is muted. I don't know what's happening, and she has a post. it on her face.
She has a sticky note on her face.
I'm gonna keep it moving. All right. So DBL Down by Law.
Yo,
Best rap
Pulled
they
project.
up
coming
for
in
no
with the
reason.
sweep.
I'm
Hands
kidding.
down.
Not fair.
This is cool.
Hands
They're
down. Yeah.
they're bomb though.
They
Yeah.
coming through with the broom. And
Fantastic.
Just...
Fantastic.
I mean, honestly, we could keep singing their praises, but it just goes to show how awesome the project was.
It's
So,
a great
yeah.
project. I mean, I'm just giving you 100. It's a great project. We don't have to play any songs that.
I was about to say, I think we played like all
You
of
already
our
played Peace of the
favorites.
Juices. That's my favorite song on there. So
Did you have a runner up?
I did. Check it out. Let's pull up my notes on my phone. I did
now.
I did have I know, right? I know I'm like stuttering. Best runner-up rap project, The Joint, Live from the Shy.
Hey.
That was a
I'm
pretty
actually surprised you didn't choose No Dental Insurance.
I think The Joint was a tighter project.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a tighter project. There's a couple of songs on Dental Insurance that took it out of that for me, but
I get that for sure. Did you want to play a song from the Joints project or?
no, we keep moving.
All right.
But
So
shout out to y'all. Y'all dope.
and then we got Fatima, favorite rap hip hop project.
I thought we did this already.
Did we?
Did we? Oh, I think she was the first one.
I thought we
was the
started
first
off.
one.
Oh yeah, you started off level.
Oh.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oops.
I said both.
I thought I was the only pie. What's going on with that?
Rewind.
Real.
He may not be a piehead, but he on that yak. No, he not on that yak.
So
Yeah,
for our next and final category, favorite standout artist of the year. And are we on to Jarrell now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite standout. Do we want to start with me?
And we finished off with Fatima, so it's my turn now.
Okay. All right, cool.
Started off with me.
So, favorite standout project for me, Preston. Black Odyssey, Black Vintage. Yeah. As I said,
Good choice.
as I said with a quick spoiler in the last nominations, it was just so much in this project, and there was nowhere for me to really categorize it. And I don't even, like I said, I don't mean that as a bad thing at all, but the project was just full of
Very unique.
Yeah, like it was just full of shit to like take in. And it was funk, R&B, rap, like soul, like it was all over. And this was also my favorite album cover too. So like this project I think stood out the most. I think this was one of the ones where I was like, all right, this guy's no amateur. Because like no disrespect to everybody we've been listening to, but you could kind of hear like the level of like experience with certain people. And with Black Odyssey, I was just like, yo, like how is he not out there yet? Like how is he not on radio yet? So yeah, he's my standout artist of the year for sure.
Very cool. Very cool.
And
Very
if
cool.
we could cue up a song by him,
Absolutely.
oh,
Let's do it.
this is hard. I want either Funkintology or Drinking Good. And so
Funkintology. Who said it?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's cue up Funkintology.
Funkintology.
No lies for me. It was your facial expression for me, Preston. I'm not gonna lie.
That
You
whole
look
song's
so
a
pleased.
vibe. That whole song. Whole song, bro. It just all
It
the
is,
senses.
I like it.
All the senses, man. Just
all,
like-
all the senses.
But yeah, absolutely my standout artist of the year out of all the people we've listened to, 100%.
Yeah.
No runner-ups.
Yeah, man. I tip my hat off to you for that. Yeah, because it was a great freaking project. I think we were the first people to review his project, if I'm not mistaken. One of the first.
Wow.
I think we're one of the first. But yeah, he's, really. I mean, it seems like it's an amazing experience too to go see him live with the band and everything. So shout out to Black Vintage and Black Odyssey. So.
And then we got who's next? Jarrell?
Damn right it is. This is for best standout artist?
Yes, favorite standout artist.
Best favoritist standout artist. Black Chakra. Black Chakra.
Of course.
He had me at hello. And he didn't even say hello.
Yeah,
So,
he had you at push your father down the stairs.
Oh yeah, I was like, holy shit. I don't even have a stepfather, but that's like crazy. Yeah. He's an amazing talent, and he's
Definitely
an amazing
is.
poet as well. And he's slowly and surely getting more recognition and everything. So shout out to Black Chakra. He's amazing.
Not
Did you wanna
definitely, man.
play one of his parts, or are we good? Did we play enough DBL?
We're good. Yeah, I mean, respectively,
Let's
yeah.
not overdose.
Nah, yeah, it was like more
Yeah.
DBL.
We don't want to.
And here's another one.
We don't want to keep reiterating
Yo, they gonna
things
think
like.
DBL paying us right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like,
Wait, they were like, nah, son.
We got all our direct deposits. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, my check
cash
cleared.
Wait, you getting a check?
Yeah, well, today Alden was doing it like that, bro.
Oh shit, the cat's out the bag. Oh man.
So now we got
All right, Chris.
I feel like Christopher's results are in. And this is gonna be a real one, ladies and gentlemen. So hang on to your seats. I'm gonna be honest, yo. I gotta shout out my guy Sean Calhoun, cause I feel like he's about to go crazy, especially when I first heard the Rudy tape, hearing the Mariana EP, and I'm seeing the improvements crazy, and he really is. If he comes up the way he's supposed to come up, man, he's going to definitely find the right audience, the right people, and just the right way to kind of just be the type of artist he wanted to be. So shout out to the guy, man, for real.
Yeah,
Good choice.
I don't remember how we came across Shaw, but the Rudy tape was on Bandcamp initially. I'm assuming it got sent to us, but I don't remember. But he was definitely one of those surprises as well, as far as like talent and what we've been listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we definitely got a submission from the label or whoever he works with.
I think it was probably Biggie. But yeah, and we also had him on an episode for just a feature, talk with us about his most recent project, Mariana. That was fairly recent, so go ahead, check that one out too. That one was episode 27.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
go check that one out. And let's get on to our next and last person before we close out our first.
Oh, wait a
award
minute.
show.
My bad. Do we want to play a song from Shaw?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, you know what song I'm about to pick, like.
But it's not on. It's on Spotify. It's not on Spotify though. I gotta
Damn it!
On Bandcamp.
We're gonna have to go with Mariana.
Alrighty.
Honestly, we can play the intro. I like the intro. Let's play the intro.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Nah, dope, man.
Shaw Calhoun's signature flow.
Yo, it's Sean Calhoun's signature stamp of approval. Bow.
And did you have a standout artist of the year? You joined us the last 4 episodes, maybe last 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Did you have anybody that stood out to you?
Black Chakra.
All
I
right.
kind of didn't want to say it. I was about to just be like,
Let's keep the build up.
ain't no build up because he's been sweeping this whole thing. Like, I'm not gonna front. He's all over the place, and yeah, it's obvious why he's like the standout to me. Because all right, yes, I am coming in late. Two, he's on the best album I have heard, project I have heard in a while. Like all together, I don't gotta skip nothing. He's on that. It's like, dude, you on DBL? You want some Wu-Tang shit too? Okay. Like, oh shit. Like he's a problem, man. That's it. And
Yeah.
I don't even gotta say no more. Like that nigga shit speak for itself.
Yo, for
I
real.
feel you.
Like I don't gotta say no more. I fucking respect that dude. I'm about to go on a whole Wikipedia search for this nigga.
So yeah, that was the end of the Music Buds first awards show. No, you're not getting shit from
Hey, the
us.
first of many.
You're not getting shit from us, but a post and you know a tag, and you'll get I guess a special image, not an NFT though, because
I forgot to mention this. One of my I forgot to mention some of my runner-ups. But runner-up banger was Background Check by Kaz and Joey Inde, Planes 2.
Oh, okay.
That was a dope
Yo,
song.
you know, I'm not mad at that. That's dope. Like,
Yeah. And then runner-up Bar was Black Kush. I forgot the song, but it was Shout Out to the Slaves Buried Underneath My Residence. That resonated with me. I was like, whoa, crazy. But yeah. And then obviously Black Odyssey, Black Vintage for Run-Up album cover. So
yeah,
man, crazy stuff.
And yo, Planes 2 actually had a dope album cover too. So I want to actually give him a little credit for that as well. Like,
yeah.
And then, I guess again, before we completely close out, at least our top episode of the year, we have to give a shout out to Uni Reggie. You know, that's our nickname for him, but unregistered user.
Uni Reggie got the top right now.
He has the top episode.
Hey,
with Cage City. Yes.
You're the rappers with Cage in the City.
And
that's just hilarious.
That was
hilarious.
That was a brilliant episode.
That was episode 21. And I think it was mostly an instrumental project, but it did have some rapping on there. And it's our most played project. And I believe he's from Baltimore as well. So yeah,
really?
shout out to Baltimore again. Because I mean, we mean nothing.
You gotta say it right.
Bringing the heat.
Oh, I'm sorry, Baltimore.
Bringing the heat.
Don't you come at me like that, all right?
Say it right, Baltimore.
But
Baltimore.
Yeah, that's what we have for you guys. This is our season finale, our first annual Music Buds Award show.
Yeah.
Again, you will be getting a message from us with your categories and all, but you're not getting anything that you can actually hold on to, unfortunately. Not yet. We'll get there.
Sentimental Instagram value.
Yes, exactly. We'll get there.
You get our respect.
Oh, a little trophy with
yeah. Maybe next year.
That picture in their DMs, like
maybe
hey,
next year.
Maybe next year you'll get a pin or something. We'll think about that. We got to work on it.
Yeah, we'll send you guys some butt awards.
But we're only getting better from here.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, shout out to everybody. I feel the need to have to shout out all the artists. So Fillmore Green, first one. I Am Rain, Jordan Ariel and Jennifer, Ronald C. Lee, Black Kush, DBL, Eric Kane, Tucker Lives, Rob De Niro, The Joint, Shaw Calhoun, Festive, Joey Inde and Cons, Class, Unregistered User, Black Odyssey, Brandon Leak and Black Chakra.
What else?
MC, Shaw Calhoun.
What else?
Owl Nimbus.
Tell him.
And Smooth Ben did it. We've done a lot.
Partially.
We've
Don't
done a
do
lot.
that.
That's fucked up.
Give him his props. See, now I gotta do this again.
Talk shit. I'm sorry.
But we've done a lot over the past year, and we've been a lot more successful than I imagined, at least. So yeah, shout out to y'all, shout out to the artists, shout out to the listeners. And I guess another quick stat. We have a lot of international people. Well, not a lot, I guess, but a lot of different countries. We have the UK, Netherlands, Norway, Germany, Poland, Botswana.
Shout out
and
to y'all
France.
from across the pond.
So
That ass.
it says less than
Shout out.
1%, but hey, bro, we international, baby.
They out there. Let's go.
Je ne sais quoi. Hola. Merci.
Like, this guy's crazy.
This nigga said mercy. Prego. Like the back.
Oh yeah, shout out to all y'all, and we will see y'all next season. As soon as we can next year, January. We don't know the exact day yet, but you'll be seeing us in January.
There you go.
Definitely, guys.
I don't know what Fatima's post. If you're listening to this, she's sending an encrypted message.
She said, "These nuts, something."
Oh, we gotta go. She's talking crazy.
What?
I don't know what's in that spaghetti.
AKA legumes.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Well, that being said,
Happy holidays.
happy holidays.
Peace, love, and all that good shit. Feel me, guys?
That ass.
Wish you nothing but the best.
Yep.
From the block.
And remember, every year you can only get better. Just
There
keep
you go.
moving on.
There you go.
Definitely.